자, 녹화날짜 2024년 3월 4일 오후 2시 35분. 자, 오늘의 게임 헤비레인 이어서 하도록 하겠습니다. 시작! 고! 가봅시다. 그러면 뭐야, 재벌가 아저씨 만나러 가는 거야? 그런데 얼굴에 화가 차 있네. 오. 미쳤다. 이야, 씨. 미쳤다. 와, 차로 그냥 들이박아? 이야. 이렸다, 그냥. 이게 사례 탐정이야? 일이네. 야, 그냥 야, 액션 찐 그냥 권총 액션 찐이는데. 아이씨, 잘못 쏴가지고. 요 존윅이야 그냥. 엄청 지리는데. 야씨, 존윅이야 그냥.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Fucking asshole.
Please, don't hurt me. Oh!
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No, no, he's innocent. He's not a killer.
근데
Not a killer.
왜 지키는 거야?
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No, no, please, don't hurt me.
Last chance.
I don't know. I swear, I don't know
I
anything.
swear.
Oh. Oh. Stop, stop. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident, an unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything. He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son. No one will miss him.
What?
That boy,
What?
Gordy killed. No one will miss him. He's street trash like so many others.
Oh, you disgusting pile of shit.
야,
And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard. My heart! My heart! Quickly! I need my pills. In that drawer. There.
어디 서랍장 왔냐?
Thank you. You saved my life.
I already regret it.
야, 씨. 형 보안요원들 다. 쟤는 왜 섰냐? 안 쓰러지고 쟤는 왜 서 있냐? 액션 확실하잖아, 그지? 얘는 뭘까? 진실을 당하고 있긴 해요, 그죠?
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
아, 예스. 진짜 안 되네.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her. You know. It's
왜?
room 19 at
손이
the end of the
뭔데?
corridor.
네가 반응하고 있어.
Thank you.
난 손이 없는데 지금. 몇 번이라고? 나 못 들었어. 선생님.
Room 19. Where is that? John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle. Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time. Room 19. Where is that?
여기다. 안녕하세요.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No.
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here,
son?
I came to talk about your son, Mrs. Shepard.
my son? I have no son.
둘째 아들?
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? Oh, I have no other son. I never had any children.
조한의 동생?
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm
살짝
fond of television.
그건데?
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
10 years? 전에도 있었다는 거 아니야?
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
뭐가 없는데.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
봐봐, 씨. 왜? 아니 씨발. 아 너무 어려워. 복잡해.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max.
왜 반응하는
It's
거야?
funny, isn't it?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff. Gotta find something else to Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son. My little Johnny.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember.
뭘 해야 될까?
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
이름을 끝까지 말 안 해주냐? 꽃을 맹글어주면 그러지 않을까 싶은데, 그지? 종이로 꽃 만들어주자. 야. 이제 안 돼? 너 가져가면 안 되냐? 되네, 그지?
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy.
이름을 알려줘.
When I got sick and I couldn't
이름을
go any
알려줘.
longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
name. 이름 뭐야? 어머님.
Come closer.
왜? 누군데? 누군데? 누군데 그러는 거지? 누군데? 나도 알려줘. 왜 너만 알아? 왜 너만 알아? 야. 왜 너만 알아? 나 얘야? 설마? 얘가 딱 30대긴 해요. 이건 뭐냐? 레드룸이네. 이게 멀어지니? 아, 멀어지는 줄.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the file or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
와, 씨, 미쳤네 그냥. 뭐 어때? 마셔야지. 얘 뭐 안 죽을 수 있어?
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
근데 저 팔찌는 뭐야? 아,
I
60분.
did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
결국 만나는 거잖아, 그지?